Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Hello there. I'm thinking about ending things. Netflix original movie. I guess it's original. Okay. This movie, I gotta say, it's my type of movie, but it absolutely is a terrible movie. So it's my type of movie because it kept reminding me of Legion. And Legion I absolutely love. I mean, I thought it was an amazing show with Dan Stevens. I liked how it went. I liked how it ended because they hinted at it in the second season. They kind of hinted at it at the beginning. I think it worked out. This movie, you don't know where it's going. Like at the very beginning, I was thinking, okay, this is not going to be like our romantic type movie. Like just even looking at the thumbnail on Netflix, I was like, yeah, this feels like Fargo. And then it starts out, it's snowing, and I'm like, okay, it feels like Fargo. And then as it continued, it turned into Identity. And the more the movie progressed, I was just seeing references to movies, references to books, references all over the place. And I was enjoying the fact that I'm like, oh, I know where that's from. I know where that's from. I know where that's from. Spoiler alert, this movie has no purpose. So I kept trying to predict where things were going. It's like, oh, this looks like this is what's happening here. He's the old man. He's just reliving everything in his head as it all's falling apart. They kept hinting at all this stuff in his past about how he is the way he is because of his mother. He blamed his mother in one piece of dialogue, but they went nowhere with anything. They didn't show us anything about his childhood. They didn't show us anything about what happened because they made it seem like he was controlling his parents. I was like, oh, that's a good reverse situation where the parents normally lock away the kid. No, he had probably locked away his parents. Like, there were so many little things. And the fact that all the artwork she did, he was actually the creator of. It's like, okay, maybe he's going insane. Maybe this is a split personality. And he already knows everything she's thinking but they did nothing. Absolutely nothing. It's like they didn't know what they were going for. And at the very end, the way they ended it was basically, I think it was a song from Oklahoma, and they copied A Beautiful Mind, the ending of A Beautiful Mind. And I'm like, this serves no purpose here. I understand that A Beautiful Mind, because they kept referencing a lot of books and shows and movies that had to do with like the psychology, schizophrenia, things like that. So the fact that they ended it that way was just like, okay, but no, don't do A Beautiful Mind because I want to have answers to who this dude is. Even Identity had a reasonable explanations for everything. Heck, Donnie Darko, so many other shows that have to do with certain aspects like that. Answer them. This one pissed me off at the very end because I was like, okay, I stopped at like 6-minute mark because I needed to go take care of something. And I'm like, okay, I'm finally going to get the answers after he does his A Beautiful Mind speech. And then it goes into basically a song from what I think is Oklahoma. I honestly haven't seen it. But yeah, I think it's Oklahoma. And because they referenced it in the beginning. And that's how they end it. That is absolutely how they end it. He sings, everyone claps, and credits. They show the car covered in snow at the end. Or a truck, or whatever it was. I was absolutely livid. I spent 2 hours and 15 minutes watching this film for it to have no purpose. And this is the type of film I absolutely hate. I was loving it because everything that was happening, I mean, they had a dance fight, and I was like, that's a complete copy from Legion. Legion had the best dance fights and music battles I have ever seen in any film. I definitely recommend that show. It does feel long, but it's one of those shows you have to watch every second of it because you'll miss something. This one, sure, it hinted at other things because when she was in the laundry room, you would see the janitor's clothes, but they introduced at the very beginning that he is the old man. He's in the apartment and he's at the old house. He's at both locations. So it's just like, oh my gosh, you've introduced that he's old, but why is he living vicariously through his younger mind? It just nothing made sense. It's like they kept trying to reference it in the long, boring dialogue. But then they get lost in all these sidetracked topics that didn't serve any purpose to the story. It's like, okay, I get it. You're smart, but you're crazy or something. I don't know. Because I don't know. I don't even know if he's smart or if he just thinks he's smart. They didn't answer anything. They didn't answer anything they put forth. I mean, I did like Professor Lupin. I mean, he did an amazing role. I mean, I always enjoy him. He's always great. Oh my gosh. Yeah, but I definitely never recommend this to anyone. If you want to see like a psychological, twisted, you don't know what's going on, or you have to catch every second of the film in order to understand it, I'd recommend Legion. I'd absolutely recommend Legion, because if you watched it the way I did, like 15 different times as you were waiting for the 3rd season to come out, as you were waiting for the last episode to come out, you'd be able to notice that they predicted the ending earlier on, so you wouldn't get pissed. But this movie, no, it's not even worth it, because it just takes so long. Even if there are nuances in there, they're not worth noticing. The movie just isn't worth it. It's not worth it. Yeah, I'm thinking about ending things for this movie. Don't watch it. Absolutely do not watch it. I watch these things so you don't have to. Oh my gosh. Thank you all for watching. Talk to you next time. Toodles!